this morning, our choo-choo train is going to be the train. So I'm going to walk around, and when I point to you, you tell me a word that begins with a p sound, okay?
Matthews was chosen as a pilot school because it was very much struggling.
Before we came here 4 years ago when they started Open Court, this was the lowest school in the district.
The idea was if it could work here, it could probably work in all of our schools.
We had a lot of children flagged early on in kindergarten, and once we implemented Open Court, it dropped tremendously.
I would say we teach the letters, we teach the sounds, we put the sounds, we make words into sentences, we put the sentences and make stories, and you have a successful child at the end.
It is based on the science of reading. It's based on 60 years of research.
I've been teaching Open Court for about 27 years. You know, like there's recipes and you try to get the recipe correct and there's always something missing. I thought, this is the ingredient that's been missing.
And once I started using Open Court, I never left it.
The first year, we had probably about 35 kids that was below the 30th percentile, and now we have like 4. The difference in the numbers is astounding.
When we start Open Court, you will, if you say, okay, boys and girls, we're about to blend, you often will hear cheering. Sometimes there's a misconception that structure is not engaging. Those of us who have children know that a structured bedtime is a good thing. But I see joy in my students' faces when they pull out their decodables.
A lot of the stories for nonfiction are either science or social studies related, so it's a great way to integrate. They typically enjoy the nonfiction better than the fiction, which is not typically what we're used to seeing.
The reason I like it is because a lot of the stories that are in that book is stories that I can make self-connections to.
We had a lot of kids guessing at words. You know, they would either look at the beginning or look at the end and kind of just fill in the middle. And so Open Court does a great job of teaching kids how to chunk words.
We do have teachers who put their own flair without changing the program itself. It levels that playing field that all kids are getting quality text. All kids are getting quality planning. So when you have a kindergartner who goes into a first grade room and the first day of school, they know all their cards. They know all those spellings that they learned in kindergarten, and we just hit the ground rolling.
And what letter is it? How's it spelled? P. Everybody, point to the popcorn card up on the wall. Yay!
You probably can't tell the difference once the new teachers learn it between a veteran teacher and a new teacher. You know, it makes them feel confident.
All of their resources are right there at their hand. There's not hours of going and searching for research-based materials.
We are definitely taking it out to other schools. We believe that this is the best way children can learn how to read. We are actually giving them a strategy, a tool to help themselves become better readers. It's explicit instruction. It's a strong Tier 1 program.
We're building lifelong learners, and that literacy, building that foundation, it is just helping the community grow. I get amazed when I start thinking about it, knowing what I've seen in the past. And I think over the past 5 years, just seeing the difference in our kids and knowing where that's going to go in the future.
So I have one child that came into my classroom, 7 years old, but had never been in school because of the situation he was in his home. Did not know a letter of the alphabet, could not write his name, and this will give me chills, but sorry, this child is my #1 reader. I'm telling you, Open Court is what made the difference.
We're opening a world of opportunity for them.
My next word, still at #1. We're still at #1. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere, okay? The word is count. Say it. Count. Let's do the parts.